Hi, I'm Hannah. Thank you for joining me. We'll begin seated. If you like to use the playlist, find it below. The countdown: 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, finding a comfortable seated position. You could always sit on a cushion, a blanket, or block. The reason you might sit on something is to elevate your hip joints above your knees. Create some more neutral pelvic tilt. Resting your hands lightly in your lap. Breathing out through nose or mouth. Feeling the steadiness of your whole body down. As you inhale, holding the arms up over your crown. As you exhale, joining the palms and drawing the energy down. Shishumanati. Central channel of your body. Breathing in, arms floating up over your crown. And breathing out, drawing the energy down. Again, breathing in. Simple, moving meditation. Breathing out. Twice more. Breathing in. The arms floating up over the crown. And breathing out. Tracing down Shishumanati. Once more. Breathing in. And breathing out. Resting the palms in Anjali Mudra. The thumbs meeting the sternum, very center of your chest. Breathing your eyes closed. Inhaling through your nose. Exhaling through nose or mouth. Breathing in. And breathing out. If you like, gentle sway in the upper body, side to side. To continue these smooth, steady cycles of breath on your own, the elbow joints might dip low down to the ground, continuing to press your palms, thumbs and fingers together. Anjali Mudra. Enjoying sensation of the two hands meeting. You breathe. Just noticing how you feel right here and now. I'm happy to be here. In this body. With this experience. In this way, practice is one of devotion in motion. Happy to be here. Fullness of the present. The experience of being alive. As you exhale, once more settling into your center. Every moment a blessing. Every movement a prayer. Breathing out through nose or mouth. Little hello to yourself. Appreciating yourself for being here right now. As you inhale, breathing the eyes open, a little hello to those joining us, those who might be watching on the repeat. We're all together through time and space. Again, I'm Hannah. So happy to have you joining me. As you exhale, dissolve the mudra. If you like, a little bit of a twist in the torso, a sway in the arms. We're going to ease toward tabletop. The shape, the shoulder joints are stacking over the wrist joints, hip joints over the knees. You can have the balls of the feet tucked underneath, or the tops of the feet connected to the earth. As you breathe, I'll invite you begin to explore the shape, maybe a bit of a sway in the low body, side to side. If you like to circle, even movement of sahaja. If you enjoy the practice with me, almost every time sahaja, spontaneous, blissful exploration of space, any movement that calls to you. Fully embracing the experience of being in the body, right here and now. Every moment a blessing. Every movement a prayer. In our connecting vinyasa, very classical Ashtanga Namaskar. From tabletop, the balls of the feet tucked underneath, hip joints over the knees, shoulder joints over the wrists. As I exhale, the arc in my low back, shining Hridaya, my heart center to the heavens, tipping my chin to the clouds. And at the bottom of the breath, bending my elbow joints back, bowing my heart low to the earth. Inhaling forward to the tummy, resting prone as we exhale, thumbs by the thighs, palms toward the sky, tops of the feet connected to the earth, maybe a gentle sway. Your low body side to side. Interweaving the fingers. Exhaling, the elbow joints outward, the chin low down to the ground. Tops of the feet remaining connected to the earth. As we inhale, variation Shalabhasana. Rising, Hridaya, the heart center from the roof of the mouth. Maybe the apex of the breath, the chin is toward the clouds. As we exhale, softening down to the ground. Again, breathing in the lip, spinal extension, the heart center. force the hands toward the heels. Exhaling, the movement initiated from Hridaya, space at the very center of the chest. Once more, inhale. This time lifted if possible. And exhale, you might bend your elbow joints more. A little rock of the torso from side to side. As you breathe out, softening Hridaya, heart center down to the ground, unwinding. The weaving of the hands, thumbs resting either side of the mid-ribs. Drawing the elbow joints in toward the torso. Inhaling Bhujangasana in the classical cobra. The tops of the feet remaining connected to the earth. Front part of the pelvis down on the ground. Generous bend in your elbow joints. Apex of the breath, maybe the chin to the clouds. That movement from your heart center as we exhale toward Adho Mukha Svanasana, inverted V. You might bend your knees a few beats, pedaling your heels up as you breathe. Building the Namaskar. Exhaling the heels down to the ground. Touch or no touch, it doesn't matter. Dual leg. Inhaling left, leg to lift, high to the sky. Exhaling the left leg toward the earth next to the right. Inhaling the right leg to rise, high to the sky. This time as we exhale, gathering the energy, knee to navel, navel to spine, slow, soft step, the right foot through toward the earth beneath you. Resting on fists or thumbs and fingertips as we inhale, rippling the center spine. The heavens. Exhaling, Anjaneyasana foot pattern, rooting heel to ball, right foot. Bottom of the breath, maybe the chin to the clouds, but keep that back left knee lifted. Twice more, inhaling. This foundational pattern. All of our standing shapes. Exhaling, really rooting, heel to ball of right foot. Shoulder joints from the ears, maybe the chin to the clouds. Once more, inhaling to round. Exhaling. Radiating. Enjoying the experience of being in your body, right here and now at the bottom of the breath. Palms return down to the ground. Inhaling, plank. If this is too much, you can always tap your knees or be in tabletop. As we exhale, Ashtanga Namaskar. Knees, heart center, bowing down to the ground, booty high to the sky. Inhaling, Bhujangasana in the classical cobra. Exhaling, Adho Mukha Svanasana, inverted V. A few breaths. Every moment a blessing. Every movement a prayer. Dual leg, inhaling the right leg to rise. Exhaling, returning the right foot to the earth next to the left. Inhaling the left leg to lift. As we exhale, we gather the energy. That slow, soft step with the foot through. Fists or thumbs and fingertips. The pulsation Vinyasa, inhaling from the base and Anjaneyasana. The center spine to the sky. Exhaling. And the shoulder joints from the ears. Maybe the chin to the clouds. And twice more, inhaling. Exhaling. Last time, breathing in. And breathing out. Our connecting vinyasa, bottom of the breath, palms return down to the ground. If you're with me, we inhale, plank, but always tap your knees. And as we exhale, Ashtanga Namaskar, knees, heart center, chin down to the ground. Inhaling, Bhujangasana. Exhaling, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Enjoying an inhale through your nose. And an exhale through nose or mouth. Direct path, inhaling right leg to rise high to the sky. Exhaling on the right foot through toward the earth. Beneath you, inhaling Vinyasa Warrior One. Arms floating up over the crown. And exhale, palms trace down Sushumna. This time at the bottom of the breath, arms relaxing either side of your body, interweaving your fingers. Inhaling, Hridaya, the heart center, the roof of your mouth. Exhaling, the devotional warrior shape as you bow your torso forward. You might rest the right ribs on the right quadricep. Or if it would feel good, the right shoulder joint toward the inner right knee. Inhaling to rise halfway. Exhaling to unwind from the hands down to the ground. Inhaling fight. Exhaling Ashtanga Namaskar, knees, heart center, and chin down to the ground. Inhaling Bhujangasana, the classical cobra. Exhaling Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhaling the left leg. Exhaling the foot through. Inhaling Virabhadrasana Warrior One, arms floating up over the crown. Exhaling, tracing down Sushumna. Bottom of the breath, arms either side. Inhaling, maybe the opposite thumb on top. So we interweave the fingers, Hridaya, heart center to the heavens. Exhaling, devotional warrior. Left ribs on quad. Shoulder joint toward the inner knee. Breathe. Inhaling, rising halfway. Exhaling to unwind. You're connecting Vinyasa with the implant. Ashtanga Namaskar, knees, heart center, and chin, or if you prefer, another pattern that's beautiful. Inhaling, Cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhaling, Adho Mukha Svanasana. One breath, one movement. Inhaling, right leg to rise. Exhaling, foot through. Inhaling, Virabhadrasana Warrior One. Exhaling, Anjali Mudra tracing down. Interweaving the fingers. Inhaling, standing back bend. Exhaling, walk. Inhaling, halfway. Exhaling to unwind. You're connecting Vinyasa. Every moment, a blessing. Every movement of prayer. As you like, inhale left. Exhale. Inhale, Vira One, arms floating up and over. Exhale, trace that energy down. Inhaling, interweaving. Exhaling. Inhale, half. Exhale to unwind. You're connecting with yourself. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Once more, inhaling right. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Fine. Or connecting to Vinyasa. left. Sealing off. Namaskar. Rush north. This time, do we enjoy connecting Vinyasa? Let's ease back our Vajrasana in the hip joints and the heel. Of course, if this is too much for your knees, how we sit. The booty. A few beats. Might rest your palms on the quadriceps, the palms down, a gesture of grounding. Palms toward the heavens, a gesture of receptivity. Be a little raw in your body. Maybe the eyes, perhaps the gaze soft. Whatever suits you best. Moment of appreciation. Being right here, right now, in this body. Following your next exhale, all the way up. As we inhale, the eyes are closed, breathing them open. Exhaling, arms relaxing down. Inhaling, the arms will float up and over the ground. Exhaling, as we join the palms, tracing down Shushmanadi, moving toward a little bit of core cultivation. I'm going to inhale, ease forward, and really pressing my palms, fingers, and thumbs together, as we did in the very beginning, opening movement meditation. Pressing the outer edges of my forearms and elbow joints down into the ground. Feeling this connection, outer edges of the pinky fingers, outer edges of forearms and elbow joints down into the ground. As I exhale from the air from my body, I zip my navel in and up toward my spine, Uddiyana Bandha. This makes sense. If it doesn't, have a special circumstance, you might be pregnant. And of course, do what's best for your body. I really like to press my thumbs, fingers, and palms together, the outer edges of my pinky fingers into the ground, outer edges of forearms and elbow joints rooting into the earth. And I can feel my biceps and triceps turn on. I zip my navel to my spine, and this might be enough, is great. Or with me for a few beats, you can step the balls of the feet back here. You like a little rock forward and back. It's a practice called Dharma Yoga, which is the amplification of devotion and motion. every shape as an offering. Every moment of blessing, every movement of prayer, we can feel every shape as an offering. Now, as we exhale, if you haven't already, tapping your knees down to the ground. Just take a moment in the pranam. The elbow joints outward, the palms over the crown. Gentle sway. The lower body, side to side. Pranam, sometimes translated as prostration, truly means to give your strength. This pranam, we'll call it Bhumi Shakti, giving our strength to the earth beneath us. As we exhale now, sliding the palms low and the thumbs by the thighs. Bottom of the breath, bending the knees. Variation, Dhanurasana, near Lamba. Inhaling from the heart center. From the earth, you might even interweave your fingers. As we exhale, extending the legs. Relaxing the heart center down to the ground, and you could keep the fingers interweaving. Inhaling to lift. Exhale to bend the knees. Inhale once more. Heart center to the heavens. Variation on the bow. And exhaling to extend the legs, unwind. Fingers, thumbs resting either side of the mid-ribs. Drawing the elbow joints in toward the torso. Inhaling Bhujangasana, or if you would prefer, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, and the upward facing sheet. Exhaling Adho Mukha Svanasana, the inverted V. You could bend your knees. You could pedal your heels out as you breathe. A little bit of play. Inhaling in the right leg to rise, high to the sky. Exhale to gather the energy, knee to navel, navel to spine. Slow, soft step with the right foot through toward the earth beneath you. As you inhale, variation, Anjaneyasana, you can climb the quadricep, interweaving the fingers. If this is too much, you could always be in Virabhadrasana Warrior 1. Exhaling, slight pulse. The hip joints down. Again, inhaling, you grow a little taller. Exhaling to pulse, you can even bend that back left knee down to the ground. Once more, inhaling. Exhaling. Now, if you're with me, if possible, that back left knee down to the ground, keeping the ball of the left foot tucked underneath. If you need to keep the hands in the quadricep or readjust, you meet us in Anjaneyasana. That's absolutely perfect. Arms, either side, the body. Or, as you inhale, the arms float up over the crown. Exhaling to join the palms, tracing down. Bottom of the breath, interweaving the fingers. Inhaling, Hridaya, heart center from the roof of your mouth. Maybe the chin to the clouds. Exhaling the torso forward. Unwinding. Fine. Inhaling. Again, Hridaya, the heart center, the heavens, the chin to the ground. Exhaling for a beat. Let's ease back. Ardha Hanuman. Always be on fists, my thumbs and fingertips. This might be enough. Of course, if you needed to double up the mat, extra cushion underneath that left knee. On the right big toe toward the crown of your head. If you really want to play, you can extend the arms back toward the free space behind you, or interweaving your fingers, spiraling the inner thighs together, feeling the strength in your center. I prefer, as I'm interweaving my fingers, to gaze forward toward the tip top of my raft, enjoying one more inhale wherever you are. It's absolutely amazing. Exhale to unwind, heel to ball of that right foot. Inhaling the right knee to the center. And exhaling, maybe a little sway. Again, every moment of blessing. Every movement of breath. Every shape an offering. Going to meet in Ardha Mukha Svanasana in the next few beats. No rush, no hurry. Easing toward the inverted V shape. Bend your knees. We'll bounce if you like. If you're listening along in the playlist, you would know why. If not, maybe a little bounce calls to you. Creating these playlists brings me such joy. You certainly do not have to listen. The experience is beautiful either way. Inhaling the left leg. And exhale, we really gather the energy, knee to navel, navel to spine, to feel the strength of our center. Slow, soft step of the foot through. You could be in Virabhadrasana Warrior 1. You could start with the back knee down, or if you're with me, climb that left quadricep, interweaving the fingers, maybe a pulse up. And then an exhale, a little pulse down. Inhale to pulse up. Exhaling to pulse down. Once more, inhaling to pulse up. Exhale, you could really bend into that back right knee as you pulse down at the bottom of the breath. My back right knee meets the ground. If this is too much, take as much time as you need. This variation on Vinyasa, the ball of my right foot tucked underneath. I exhale to relax my arms either side of my low body. But always keep the hands interweaving on the quadricep, or as you inhale on the arms, floating up over the crown. Exhaling to trace down. To interweave. Inhaling. Exhaling. Forward. Unwind. Now, Ardha Hanuman. Half split. Could always double up your mat. I prefer to keep the ball of my back right foot tucked underneath, left big toe toward the crown, my left foot in dorsiflexion. I could rest on my fists. I could be on my thumbs and fingertips. Could always drape your torso forward. This might be enough. I mentioned this on the other side, really spiraling the inner thighs together. Squaring the 2 points of the pelvis forward, the bottom of the breath, zipping the navel, in and up toward the spine. If it makes sense for your body, you could extend the arms back, If you really want to play, you could interweave the fingers. I have to be very mindful that I'm still spiraling my inner thighs together. And as you exhale, with ease, we're tabletop. Sahaja. I'll invite you, if you like, for Vajrasan. The free form, the arms. Maybe a little bounce. Manifest whatever it is I desire. My vibration is high. My soul is on fire. Then, wherever you are, exhaling, seated or in Vajrasan with me, interweaving the fingers. Inhaling, and Hridaya, from the heart center to the heavens. Exhaling, forward. Just hear a couple beats. You might bend your elbow joints outward. Rock a little. The intention is to enjoy. The practice is one of devotion and motion. Enjoy the experience of being in the body. No rush, no hurry. Easing towards seated, unwinding. Going to move once more for Adho Mukha Svanasana. With some external rotation in the lower half. Exhaling. The air from the body. Inhaling, right leg to rise. Exhaling to yawn the knee in a three-legged shape. Right heel toward the left sits, if you like. A few hip joint mandalas, yawning the knee out and around. As you exhale on the right foot down to the ground. Inhaling on the left leg. Lift. Exhaling to yawn in a three-legged shape. Maybe a few hip joint mandalas. Inhaling the drishti gaze toward the tip top of your mat. Exhaling on the left foot through toward the earth beneath you. This time, let's inhale the drishti gaze over the right shoulder joint and pivot toward Prasarita Padottanasana. If it would make sense, you could always use blocks as a prop. Walk your palms further back. Crown of your head down to the ground. Or if you would like to interweave your fingers in Prasarita Padottanasana C, let's be here for a few beats. As we inhale, that bind you might rise halfway. As we exhale, it would unwind. We're going to transition towards seated. You could join me in a playful approach, or if it would make more sense for your body, you could always heel toe your feet together and meet us seated. I really enjoy this transition. As I exhale, my palms are down on the ground. My shoulder joints might stack over the wrists or a little bit more in front. At the bottom of the breath, all the air from my body. I look forward, breathing in. And again, breathing out. At the bottom of the breath, I scoop my pelvis, curling my tailbone toward my wrists, navel to the spine. And I float. Down to the ground. And then let's take a moment. Baddha Konasana. The soles of the feet together. And if you like to rotate and face the screen, of course you can do this. Tadasana, the heels would be further from the pelvis. Baddha Konasana, the heels a little closer. Just breathe and rock for a few beats. If you feel the call for more spontaneous explorations, Mahaja with the arms, whatever you like, whatever would feel good in this moment. Every moment a blessing, every movement a prayer. Every shape an offering. Of course, if you like to be in the forward pour, it's great. More dynamic way that I find to explore the shape. I'll inhale my arms to float up and over the crown, and exhale the palms down to Shumanadi. Could interweave my fingers and round forward. I really like to bend my elbow joints outward here and my chin toward the center of my chest as I breathe. Personally, this gives me a really nice, we'll just use the word stretch, to the stabilizer muscles either side of my low, mid, and upper spine. And then I like to rock a little. Notice a lot of sensation in the psoas major, quadratus lumborum, 1 and 2 lobangiousness, those big stabilizers in the low part of your back. Ease towards seated wherever you are. Exhaling to unwind. From this space, I'll invite you. You have an inversion practice, Shirshasana headstand. I'll show the setup. I want to explore. I'll give an alternative shape. I don't teach classical headstand or forearm stand, handstand, or really even shoulder stand, these virtual classes, because I can't see you. Safety first. But if you know that you love Shirshasana, headstand practice, that's amazing. You know what's best for your body. If you'd like to see the setup from seated, Vajrasana, often the question is, where do I go on my head? The easiest way to find this is your palm, the base of the palm, at the heel of the hand toward the nose. The middle finger usually meets where the hairline is. And then you spin. Wherever the thumb is, usually that's the part of the head that's down on the ground. There's very little pressure, almost none, when you honor all the vertebrae. As I inhale, my arms float up over the crown. Exhale, tracing down. This will look familiar, Shushumanati. Easing forward. And I really press the outer edges of my forearms and elbow joints down. Now I interweave my fingers. We've been doing this a lot in the practice. I bring one pinky finger in and one pinky finger out. I open my hand, so I'm creating a basket. I want either side of my pinky fingers down on the ground. And this might be enough. You can just play here with the pressure. Pinky fingers, forearms and elbow joints down. If you really feel the call, to bring that point you found in the head to the earth, shoulder joints from the ears, and this might be enough. I find this personally a pretty sweet release of my upper back. If you love to tuck the balls of the feet under, walk the feet closer toward the face, navel to spine, moving towards Shirshasana if you're already there. Maybe it makes sense for your body in this moment to be in this first prana. Really pressing the outer edges of the forearms, the elbow joints down into the ground, shoulder joints from the ears. So still creating space in the upper body. Enjoying one more inhale wherever you walk. You're in the classical Shirshasana, you know how to exit. You're with me. We will all ease. Balasana. Unweaving. Hands alight. Now my heels close together, my knees a little further apart, and my palms toward the heaven. Gesture of receptivity. Breathing. Not fun story enjoying a cup of tea. So fully absorbed in the present moment. Enjoying the warm hands, scent, taste. This way, truly, this is one of devotion in motion. People who observe Thich Nhat Hanh walking, that his feet kiss the earth. Nhat Hanh, the monk, has transitioned recently from his earth body every moment a blessing. So we're absorbed in the present, every movement, a prayer. Every shape and offering. Be forward toward our tummies. No rush, no hurry. This next shape, Hamas, I invite you to do. Make sure you have your on either side. To extend the arms into a T. I'm going to give you the posterior view first. It works best. As I inhale, I look right. My thumb down, back of my hand to the earth, my palm to the sky. I look left. I bend my left elbow joint, tend to my left thumb and fingertips, my right ear on the earth. I bend my left knee. This might be enough. I want a little more. I roll. So the sole of my left foot is down on the ground, my left knee high to the sky. This might be enough. Bring my left arm around and bend the elbow joint. Next comma, the next layer, the shape is to interweave the fingers. The sole of my left foot solidly on the ground, if and only if fingers are interweaving, the left knee is shining to the sky, then you bend your right knee. Breathe here. The right knee is bending, extending the leg. Left arm is behind you. Very gently, left hand back towards your face. I'd like you to roll. Tummy, arms extend. Little T, gentle sway. Side left, my left thumb down, back of the hand toward the earth. So I flip the palm to the sky. Look right. Bend my right elbow joint, resting on thumb and fingertips. I bend my right knee. My left ear is down on the ground. And then I roll. Sole of my right foot on the ground, right knee high to the sky. Put my right arm behind my body. Good inner weave if that feels good. Knee, left knee. That's even only an interweaving the fingers in my right knee, shining high to the sky. I'm happy to be here. So much appreciation in this moment. Extending the left leg, right hand towards your face. Roll tummy. A little transition I like to extend my right arm over toward the right, then to the left. So it can go out to the side, up and over the palm, over toward the left. Roll onto my back. From here, seal up movement meditation. Any shapes that would feel good for your body. Gentle twist or happy baby. People ask how I am. I like to respond with I'm happy to be here. Because it really encompasses my appreciation for the present moment. Reminds me of Eckhart Tolle said if the only prayer you ever say is thank you, that would suffice. Rush, no hurry. Whenever you're ready. Ease towards your relaxation shape. Shavasana. Or seated. Who you are. Palms upward. Hands toward the heaven. Gesture of receptivity. course. Remain in the space for as long as you like. Palm, Hridaya, my heart center. My right palm over that. Breathing out. Every moment a blessing. Every movement, prayer. Our whole being, an offering. Appreciate you so much for sharing your breath, your presence and practice. I say to you, my brothers and my sisters, thank you. Thank you so much for joining me. Good to see you.